So, the gold, will it vanish? That's a good question. All right, guys, welcome back. Nice to have you back on the channel. And today, will gold vanish? And how will it vanish? It's a good mystery question, and it's difficult to respond to that. It's something that has been brought up in the comment section, and I kind of want to tackle it a little bit if I can. Now, the reason why it came up is a lot of people talking about the gold to silver ratio, and me for one, it is something that I would like to play one day. And yeah, I just got these in brand new 2-ounce reverse proof, and these are sick. So I got 2 of them, and man, they're just stunners. Don't know what the mintage is on them. I'd have to look up. Just bangers. I do have a 5-ouncer on the way. So yeah, these are, man, the high premium stuff. I don't recommend it. But anyway, back to the video. So a lot of us silver stackers out there, we like the notion of possibly exchanging our silver for gold. And why, you may ask, if you're a brand new stacker, you may say, well, why would you do that? Why would you trade one for the other? Well, it's simple. Gold is a tier 1 asset. It's been defined as money for eternity, for as long as mankind has been around. So naturally, it is the better performing asset. It's the top dog on the food chain as far as market cap. It's not like it's not sought after. How about that? And it has a lot steadier spot price when it comes to your overall price for gold. It's just something that a lot of us aspire to get more of. And I'm one of those people. I like to stack as much precious metals as I can. Well, I can. And so one of the things to do that in order to get a little bit more gold on the cheap way is to stack silver, wait for the GSR to drop to 50 or 40 or 30 and just trade that in for more gold, right? Because let's face it, that's a way to stack gold without having to pay the extra price for gold. The problem with that being is will you be able to do so? Will you have the opportunity when that time presents itself? Now, last time the spot price of gold went up silver went up, I think it was in 2020, and it hit like $29 an ounce or so. It was close to hitting 30. And let me tell you something, my local coin store, they didn't have any gold. They had none. I mean, it was gone. It was bare bones in the cabinet, if you know what I mean. And that's something that you have to consider if you're going to go for the GSR trades. You also have to remember plenty of people out there that stack platinum as well. And platinum is catching fire. Silver's catching fire. People are starting to sell it even now. I don't recommend selling it right now, but I think it's got a lot of meat on the bones. But as far as replacing it, they may not be able to keep it in stock, and you may not be able to take advantage of that GSR. I mean, there's people with thousands upon thousands of ounces of silver. And if they're all wanting to play the GSR, guess what? You're going to have a hard time converting that into gold. A lot of us, we don't want to convert it into fiat. And I get that. And I understand that. Whenever it comes to it, you may have to. It's something that you may have to consider. And then hold off and take advantage of it whenever spot price does come back down. But like I said, I don't recommend that either. Do I also recommend buying gold now at $1,900+ per ounce? That's a tough one too. It's something that I'm not doing at this moment because of the fact that it's getting close to that all-time high again. And I kind of want to wait and see if the SLV is going to take off later this year. Don't know. Have no crystal ball. You kind of have to put in the back of your mind, will you be able to get the gold that you want when it's time to get it? Now, that's a solid question. I do know that there's millions upon millions of ounces of gold produced since the Eagle program has been introduced back in 1986. So there's going to be ounces out there, but I just don't know if you'll be able to take advantage of it locally or otherwise. Now, if the spot price of silver does pump, then it's gonna bring in new people. It's just the way it is. I see new commenters all the time on this channel. Every time there's a nice big price swing, usually we get people coming in and they have questions. They want us to know what's this and what's that. And it's difficult to give them the right information if it's something that doesn't happen all the time. So it's something to consider. Another thing that you can do is you can sell pieces at a time, right? Once the GSR hits in that 60s, consider selling a little bit. Hits the 50s, consider selling a little bit more. 40s, then it's game on. That's how I would play it. That's how I'm going to play it. It doesn't bother me if I have any silver or not. What bothers me most is if I don't have any gold at all, because gold is the better asset to hold. And in the long run, sure, silver's going to go up. But whenever you can take advantage of those price swings, absolutely. I'm not one of those people who's just going to die and not have anything to do with my silver. It's just not something that I plan on. Will I hand some down? Sure, absolutely. But I'd prefer to hand down a lot more gold to my loved ones than I would silver. And that's where I'm at today, guys. That's where I'm going to leave you. Leave me your comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Keep grinding on your stack.